last thing we're going to take a look at with our quadratics for now is the discriminant, which is the b squared minus 4ac portion of our quadratic formula. And the discriminant tells us the number of unique solutions that the equation has. Every quadratic has two solutions, but sometimes that solution is repeated, in which is a case that we'll only have one solution when we solve, because there's only one unique solution. So we look at this b squared minus 4ac part, and if we end up getting a positive value inside the radical, our quadratic equation has two real solutions. However, if our quadratic equation equals 0, this is the case where we're going to get one unique solution. And notice the difference. Let's say, for example, my discriminant equals 4. That means the part on the inside of my radical is 4, and I'm adding and subtracting that to whatever my b value is, which let's pretend my b value is 6. And so when we go ahead and do this addition and subtraction, we find that we get two different solutions. We get 6 plus 2 and 6 minus 2, which gives me two very unique and distinct solutions. But if I'm evaluating my discriminant, and my discriminant is 0, well, when I square root 0, 6 plus 0 is the same as 6 minus 0. It's just 6. There's no different solution, which is why we have one unique real solution. Now, if our discriminant is negative, then that means that we have two non-real solutions, no real solutions. Because if I try to take the square root of a negative number, now we have a non-real complex solution because we can't square root negatives in the real number system. So, given an equation, we want to find the value of the discriminant and identify how many solutions we have. So we see that A is 7, B is 6, and C is negative 1. So we use the formula b squared minus 4ac and substitute in the appropriate values. And when we solve, we find that the value of the discriminant is 64. Because this is positive, it means that we have two real solutions. Now for the next one, what we want to do is identify what value of A gives this quadratic exactly one real solution. So that means that our discriminant, when we evaluate it, has to equal 0 in order for us to have one real solution. So we substitute our values in. We don't know what A is, so we leave it as a variable. And then we solve for A. 64 minus 4A equals 0. Subtract 64, negative 4A equals negative 64. And we divide and we get 16. A has to be 16 in order for there to be exactly one real solution.